All right, guys, we're back here. Sorry about that. Uh, I guess the JV game crashed with about 4 to go, and it doesn't show that it does that on ours on our end when it does that. So thank you for the person who reached out to me and let me know. And for future reference, I would like it very much if somebody would let us know so we can try to get you back on live as quickly as we can. Yes, and I just had a request to review the last of the fourth quarter since there was nobody that got to see it besides us. Gallatin County Hawks was nip and tuck till about 3 minutes to go, and then Gallatin County went on a little 6 or 8-0 run, led by Noah Richardson and Wyatt Fromm. Riley Rushing was also in on the fun, and it was definitely a really great 3.5 minutes. Hawks really put it away at the end to get the victory, double-digit victory, but just a full-out team effort. The defense, they were able to help Polk County like 1 for 7 with the last 4 minutes. They definitely locked down, and it was really, really good win by Gallatin County. And it was really, they played their best basketball. I really want to apologize. I had no idea it crashed. I really want to apologize for you guys not getting to see that, because that was some of the best basketball they played all night. They were moving the ball, and just the defensive end. One different time they crossed the timeline, and Noah picked the Polk County point guard. Loster picked his pocket and got the layup. And as far as Polk County goes, just very, very fluid for not playing. If somebody wouldn't have told me in the comments that they hadn't played a game, I wouldn't have believed it, because they really were fundamentally sound. Loster and Presser and Lewis and Bauer, they really had a very good game, and it was very exciting to see. So once again, we're back on here. I just checked, and thank you for letting us know that we weren't live, and I do apologize for you guys missing out on that last 4 minutes.
What?
I don't know. We're underway here.
Welcome to tonight's contest between visiting Polk County Pirates and your Gallatin County Hawks. First, starting line for the visiting Pirates. At guard, number 10, Logan Crowley. At the other guard, number 12, Braxton Mitchell. At forward.
Good idea.
At the other forward, number 32, Eric Robard. And at center, number 44, Jaden Smith. The Pirates are coached by Jim Simmons, assisted by Tyler Presser and Kelly Lee.
There's starting five for your Polk County Pirates. And I will try to definitely learn their names as we go along here. Tell you what, right off the bat.
And now the starting lineup here on And our number 1, Garrett Gray. And then our number 35, Wilson. At forward, number 21, Hayes Reister. At forward, number 14, Jackson Knott. At center, number 34, Gabby Ruger. Lots of coach like quick over that. This is my Zach Hawaii. Tonight's officials for the game are Rocky Hull, Brett Oxford, and Eddie Brooks.
Oh, it's your friend again.
Brett, yep.
So I have been laughing ever since I went down there to get these names for the varsity game because I want to apologize to the Barnes family because apparently whoever wrote these names down put Baruse, but it was Barnes.
No kidding. So that was how it was spelled on our end.
It was spelled
for the record,
B-A-R-U-E-N.
Yeah, there was a U in there.
There was a U
I did
instead
not
of an
dream
N.
that. Barnes makes a lot easier. I wish I would have known that.
Definitely does.
That is great. I apologize for that. Hope County ball coming out here as the new COVID restrictions. We do not jump the ball anymore.
Got a nice little line set up here to start the game. It's an interesting concept.
They have
to start out.
Definitely have some size. That is definitely some.
Yeah,
athletic.
which might be a challenge for us because the Gallatin County Hawks really don't have a whole lot
Down
of
in the
size.
height. Nope, they got to box out. That's apparent. You got to box out. That's a 3.
3 for number 10, Logan Crowley.
Rolling. Over the crane. Good ball movement. Case for 17. Bang. Gallatin County into it early, like in the JV game.
Our kids are just really bringing the energy tonight.
13 gets the bucket. What do you got there on the call?
13 is Deacon Lindgren.
Lindgren. I like it. They're going to get Case for the travel here. It's going to be a turnover going back to Polk County. Polk County taking care of the ball early.
That was a tough call there against, I believe it was
Who'd they get on the
Jackson Knott?
They get,
Haven't put it up on the board yet, so.
yeah, they got 35. They got that on Gunner, actually.
Oh, okay, Gunnar Wilson.
Teams first. Teams first. Don't want him picking up a bunch of early fouls, but definitely like him being aggressive, establishing his space. I was wondering when that was going to be called because that's their new favorite call. I'm wondering if that was a point of emphasis in the offseason.
Maybe it was. Maybe they said, you guys got to call more.
Call more of those because, I mean, I swear I just made that comment and that's the 4th or 5th call. So, Polk County in a 1-2-2. Gallatin County going to look to exploit the corners. Skip pass over to Crane. Crane for 3. No good. Ruger with a great rebound.
Great rebound.
He got it.
That was a great great offensive rebound by Jeremy Berger. All right, we got a foul call on Jackson Knott.
They got Knott that time.
His first, team second.
I tell you what, you wouldn't believe that there was only like kids in all, like 75 or 80 people in here. By the way, this bench is going crazy down here. Love it. Love the energy.
I know. That's what I said. One of the positive things I think that has come out of this. Jump ball called here.
Going over to the Hawks.
But one of the positive things that has come out of this is the team spirit that we have had, and I don't know if this might be all teams, but you know, I've just watched a lot of Hawks basketball, but they are really into cheering each other on.
That is great. I love to see that.
And I think it just kind of boosts the energy in the whole place.
Who are they going to get with the reach there?
Foul called on
Mitchell.
Braxton Mitchell, his first foul, team first. I'm a big energy person, so I talk a lot about that, but one of my favorite things about going to a basketball game is the energy. That it's just a feeling, you know. It's fun, it's exciting, and watching these kids do that.
It is so fun to watch momentum, feel momentum in the stands start to creep, you know. Team down 10, they hit a 3, cut it to 7, and you can just feel it. The crowd gets a little bit more antsy. It's crazy. I miss that most about basketball. It's just the energy that the gym brings. Polk County looking to set it up here. Galt County still in man-to-man. Mitchell up top.
You're going to get a sub in here, take Duval.
And there's the COVID timeout.
And there we're going to call a COVID timeout.
And we've got 5-4 Pirates early.
This is our third broadcasting game of the night, so we are trying to keep it entertaining for you guys. And like we said on the last broadcast, we do want to mention that we are not pros. I'm definitely not even an amateur level.
They literally asked me 28 hours before the very first game if I would do it. So I have no experience in this. I've never did nothing besides talk some sports with some buddies. So
we're
I try to do
doing
the
our
best I can. That's right. And definitely encourage you that you can definitely mute it. You will not hurt my feelings. I might probably would. Gunner for 3. Got it.
Little bounce there off the rim.
That's that hometown roll. Gunner Wilson for 3. That's a good sign. He's got to get going. I think they're going to call that on the floor for Tate, luckily for him. Yes, they are. That is a very big break. I think they could have definitely got him for some continuation there, but didn't. Mitchell, the inbound. Galt County's doing a great job of allowing one opportunity at the basket. At the Gunner. He did. He sure did.
You don't see that very often out of Garrett either.
No.
I think it was just momentum and
He wanted to get going a little bit. It happened. Mitchell definitely can handle the ball pretty well.
yeah, he is a great
Down to
ball
Smith.
handler.
No good. Tate clears it. Up to Crane, over to Gunner. Back to Crane. Gunner looking to attack.
Great.
Got it.
Great move there by Gunner. He saw the basket the lane was just wide open and
Yep.
waiting for him.
And Polk County coach definitely not happy. Let it travel. Labrador with a travel. Polk County went to a 2-3 trap. Short, Brugger with a cleanup. Oh, couldn't get the friendly roll that
Didn't get
time.
the bounce that time.
Little under 3 to go. Polk County, you definitely wanted to change defenses up there, try to get Gallatin out of rhythm. They were way too comfortable. Great coaching adjustment. You're seeing a little bit of this varsity rust that we talked about timeout.
Just to go back to Mitchell, you're talking about he is a great ball handler.
He can handle it.
We've put him under some pressure, and he is not even
Phased.
He is not phased a bit.
He
And
handles it.
and back to the energy thing, you can tell that he plays hard, and he has a lot of heart. And
Yeah, you definitely can tell he's been on some 50-50 balls early. The ball's in his hands a lot, and he definitely is. He really came to play today, and I think these kids are excited. These kids got about as long a jump as anybody to get started, so there's a lot of adrenaline running through them right now.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard too when your routine is off. They didn't have school today.
Oh my gosh, I
and
know.
when I remember when we would play, the boys team in high school would play, and if we even have like a half day of school, it just throws you off.
He's different.
Because you're home laying around.
Different. Gunner with a steal.
You're gonna get the foul there on 13. Was it 13?
Yep.
Deacon Lindgren. His first foul. Gunnar Wilson to shoot 2 shots. First one is good.
Gunner with a quick 4 points early for the team's first 10. 5 of the first 11. Game will travel. Good
Pass
find
there.
to Jeremy. Tate, good ball movement. Case for 17. Book it.
Really happy to see Case off to a hot start. He didn't have a bad game at Hamilton County, but he was really down on himself after Hamilton County. So I'm happy to see that he has recovered well, and he's going after it tonight.
He holds himself to a high standard, for sure.
Bullet pass.
3 ball. Oh, good. That really got a lot better look than I anticipated the way that transition started. 13-5 here. Gallatin County driving their tempo early. Smith with the rebound.
That's a good putback by him.
That's something that Gallatin's going to have to do. Polk County has got some size compared to Gallatin. Going to have to keep them off the boards. If they don't, it's going to be a long night. They're back in their 2-3 trapping zone. Duvall for 3. Nope. Polk County's coach right here, and me thinking we'll probably hold the ball here, try to get a really good look. You've kind of been blitzed by our guys a little bit here. Got a block on the floor. Just about a half a second too late. But Polk County kind of took our best blow early and only be down 6. I mean, the way this game started, I think they dug a 7-2 or 8-2 hole early. So to be 13-7. If you're a coach, you're kind of taking a big breath right there. You're like, man, this game could get away from. At the early stages of the year, momentum swings at the beginning are so huge. You dig a hole early, it takes so much effort to get out.
There's the energy.
He is all over the place. I like the way he plays.
Like it.
He can play for me any day. I really like him. Coach Utterback is definitely going to opt for one here. Or he's going to try to opt for one.
15 seconds to go here.
Now Polk County's got a chance to cut it to one possession. Looks like they're going to flatten it out for some one-on-one. Good steal. 2, 3. Good if it goes. No good.
That was a great steal, though, by Garrett Crane. He was just on the ball there.
That's always the trouble, and it's something that you want to go over as a coach, but it's tough. He had more time there than he thought.
He did.
Had about another, he didn't have to lunge. He had about another half a second he could have got gathered. But I'm telling you, when you look up and you see that thing ticking down,
2 seconds
that clock in your head's always faster than the clock on the board.
Right.
It's like coaching junior high some there. The boys would have so much trouble wanting to, on the full court pressure, they would want to throw the ball away, fearful of the 10-second count. So what I would do is I would get my stopwatch out and I said, I want you to raise your hand when you think 10 seconds is. And I would not show it to them. And they would always raise their hand about 6 or 7 seconds. It was never failed. And it was like, that shows you how much time you actually have. It's moving so much faster out there.
Right.
But we also have the luxury of sitting here and watching it happen. I never miss one from up here.
That's right.
So I was telling Coach Herman and Coach Lawler during the break that I'm the greatest coach in the world if I don't have to coach players and I get to sit up here and tell you guys what you should be doing. So definitely. Okay, our stream is still working here. I'm going to give us I'm make sure I'm look each quarter to make sure we're still online. Once again, apologize for the end of the JV game. I have no idea that happened. It doesn't show on our end. Good pass to Smith there.
That was a really
some great
good play.
two-man. Who had the assist there? I'd like to give him a shout-out. That was good. 32.
32 there was Garrett Robards.
Robards with a great find to Smith. Ace with a good ball fake. Gunner squares it up. Goes attack. Great pass. 15-footer. No good.
Oh, I was going to say that has been Case's spot this game. So
stay with Gallatin County. Gallatin County going to look to get a shot in the corner here. I watched too many of their games. Gunner was there. They went the other way. Good cut.
Good pass there.
Oh, good. Oh. Great hustle by Knott. Pace for 2. Got it. Great hustle by Knott. Keep that ball alive. Gallatin County's winning the 50-50 balls. That's the difference in the game so far. Loose balls, Gallatin County's been all over. Three ball, no good.
That call was on Robards.
They're going to get Robards over the back.
You know, you never thought it would be hard to hear in a COVID
No.
year, but it is. The Hawks bench is making it a little
Very
hard.
rowdy tonight.
Seems like
in a
we
good
need
way.
to yell.
Shot blocked. Polk County the other way here, looking to attack. Euro step, no good. Now they're looking to run the other way here. Very smart. Gunner for 2. No good. Case with the cleanup. Got it. Gallatin County just beating Polk County to the ball so far. I'm going to say percentage-wise not shooting a great clip on it, but we're getting tons of second chance opportunities.
Case Rice already up to 8 points on the night. That is so.
Smith.
The energy is just.
They're going to get Smith for the charge there. Lowered the shoulder, it appeared to me from here. That's definitely one of those. if you're the offensive player, you're like, oh, come on, he's doing that on my end. And if you're the defensive player, it's, hey, I was there.
Right.
So it's definitely
Right.
bang, bang play. The most controversial call in the basketball, charge block. Got the ball in the middle to Case. Case drives it. Blocked. Here comes our buddy. He's driving it. Boy, he can move. He is
Just
fast.
dribbled himself out of trouble.
He
there.
is fast. Wow, he can move. Turnover. Definitely some first game jitters, I would call it. You know,
Right.
just some
And
stuff.
I don't know if the varsity's played or not. Maybe someone could comment and let us know. But I know that they said that was the JV's first game, but I wasn't sure if they meant varsity as well.
Not for three. No good. Robards with the rebound. Lewis getting his some time in. Smith with a nifty move. Oh, good.
Just didn't fall. That was a great move by Smith, but it just didn't fall.
Crane, they're going to get him for a block. He's moving. They're going to get Lewis on the block. Crane's going to shoot too. Looks like Duvall's fixing to check back in here. Crane for the first one. He got it. They've got that shooter's roll on this
They
side there.
definitely do, yeah.
They're abusing the front end of that rim.
Looks like our bench over here is actually doing spirit fingers as
Yeah, so
They
see,
shoot
that's
the
another
free
thing we
throws.
missed is the student section would be doing that. And I always liked when the one person got out there and they waved which way their arms went. And
right, the roller coaster.
The roller
I
coaster
think.
is what that's
right.
called. Yeah, yeah. South County going to put on a little full court pressure. They're going to try to isolate either Smith or Robards in the block, it appears. I believe he got Crane. If he wasn't, he's looking right at him. Yep, he got him. 2 shots. You've been on top of his name all night. Who we got
This is
shooting the front?
Deacon Lindgren.
You've done excellent. We got a COVID on it.
No, a little smarter this varsity game. I actually went and asked their bookkeeper, how do I pronounce these names? And that's why I laughed so hard when I got to Barnes, because I said, is it Baruz? And he said, it's Barnes.
Well,
Well, you should have put an N and not a U. So we apologize to Barnes, who might watch this back. We just didn't know. Somebody put a U.
Yep, yep.
I try not to brag on our team too much since I know both teams are watching this, but I am just, it just makes me happy to see how, it's just like a family feeling with our team right now. They are cheering with our cheerleaders, and that has, I mean, what game have you ever gone to where the basketball players are cheering with their cheerleaders?
I haven't. I'll be honest with you. That's pretty cool.
It is cool, and I really, and it goes back to, I really truly believe that Coach Utterback and Coach McGuire have instilled in them how important it is to
Be a family.
exactly.
Yep.
And you know, it's not about, they're not crying about playing time. They're not upset they're not in the game. I mean, you see the kids on the bench cheering just as hard
Yep,
as the
you're
kids
right.
in the game.
Great box out by Gunner, but yes, that's exactly right. He's really instilled that family first deal and team first, and the name on the front, not the name on the back. I really like that. And that's hard to sell. Because this is a very me world we live in now.
That's right. That's right.
There's the look they want. Oh, I want to see Gunner. I want to see Gunner. I want to see Gunner shoot that ball there.
I'm surprised he didn't shoot the three there. That's typically his shot.
I want to see Gunner shoot that ball there. I'm not going to comment on the call because the call is the call. But I just want to see Gunner. Gunner don't need to put himself in that position. He shoots that three there. He makes that three. And Gunner knows that. I guarantee Gunner doesn't do that again. Crane with a steal. Distinctly Case for about 5. No good. Smith with a rebound. One-handed rebound. That was an impressive rebound. Mitchell, he's looking to go somewhere. You can guarantee it. Robards back to Mitchell. That's who they want to get it to. They're just having a tough time doing it.
That was an interesting call there, really. Both people are on the ground fight. Well, I think we had possession of the ball, but they ended up calling a foul there.
Point of emphasis the last couple of years there, you're not allowed to dive on top of the player, and that's what happened in that.
Okay.
He had the ball laying on his back. The player dove. He grabbed the ball. You're not allowed to dive on a player. If the ball's loose on the floor, you can dive on the ball. Can't dive on the player. It's something they've changed here the last couple of years. Ruger for 17, no good. We've had a lot of balls in and out. Both teams have really. Crane's going to go the other way.
So we have Garrett Crane here for 2 shots.
I think Polk County's coach would like a little bit more ball sharing. I'm just kind of paraphrasing from what the exchange I just heard between him and his player. I think he wants the ball to move a little bit. Ball's getting kind of stuck in hands. I think they're a little bit, the first game, a little bit nervous, and they're trying to maybe do it all themselves instead of trusting in one another. And that's something that definitely comes with time. Mrs. Bolt.
I think we are just at a stall with scoring here. It's been 19-9 for quite some time.
Yes, it has been. Of course, Galveston County won't mind that as long as they remain up 10.
To make something happen. I think they actually ended up getting that. I was on the floor before the shot.
Is that going to be bonus though?
That looks like it's going to be 1-1. That was Gunnar Wilson's 3rd foul.
Ooh.
That is not good news for the Hogs.
Neither team can buy a bucket right now.
No.
Gunner got to be really careful here. His replacement's sitting there in the scores table and not, and he's got to be careful here. He cannot pick up a 4th.
Coach Utterback not too pleased with how that went down.
They're going to get Mitchell for a shove. Gunner's going to come take a seat with 3, I'm assuming.
Right. I mean, there's been, for a first half, I feel like this is a lot of fouls.
Yes, this was the exact opposite of what we, and it goes back onto what we talked about earlier. It's just the players aren't getting themselves in proper guarding position, a lot of reaching, really physical play here, and you can't just be physical with your body. Crane for 3, no good. Man, there's been a lid on the rim. I think that's 4.5 minutes without a bucket.
It has been a dry spell here.
And we're getting good looks. It's not like we're getting air balls. Smith's wanting the ball down low. Lewis.
Pace is really doing a great job defending him.
Smith with a rebound. No good. A lot of contact. Smith got it and one. I tell you what happens sometimes when physical play breaks out is they call so many fouls. They're like, oh, we don't want to call a foul every trip down. So then in that instance, there was a lot of contact on both sides equally, and they just kind of let it go. So
They did.
And it just definitely great box out by Case. That's huge because he had that rebound.
Coach Utterback saying, slow down. Let's
Yeah,
calm
you
down.
just want to settle down a little bit. 8-point lead. They're in their 2-3 trapping zone here. They're wanting to make you make a mistake. Case. Hope Kenny's really amped up the defense here this last 30 or 40 seconds. Oh, good look.
That was a good pass and a good look by Garrett.
Smith with the clear.
Really, Pope County's kind of got the
Got the
flow
momentum.
going.
You can
They
feel
do.
it in here, can't you?
Yep.
For 2. No good. Downton. Oh, he got away with the carry. We like it, though. It's good. That is, I don't know who that's off of. His guess was as good as mine there. That was a lot of. But I can tell you.
He was closer than we were, so maybe he saw it better than us.
I can definitely tell you that if you're the coach of your team, you thought it was off on the other
Right.
guy. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
It don't matter really what happened.
That is so right.
Here comes the play in the corner for Garrett. 3 ball. No good. Man, we just. But I tell you what, really credit Gount County's defense. They've really dug in, and they've not been making a lot of buckets. 2, no good. Smith's been all over the offensive boards. You got one of your stars with 3 fouls. You're up 8, you'll take it. I look for him to poke a hole in the ball right here. Ten seconds to go, that's what you want. Brugger over to Knott, Crane. A lot of contact. Gonna shoot 2. Perfect execution with a minute to go.
I mean, that's what you want from Garrett Crane. He went in there and he drew the foul.
And he took his time that time. Earlier in the first quarter, rushed a little bit of a delivery. That time knew he had the clock, his internal clock, working properly.
That is now 3 fouls on Garrett Robards. Well, we finally scored. It's been quite some time.
About 5 minutes the way they got it marked down, but you hear Coach Utterback yelling, "Don't foul," and we're rooting for that too. And at halftime, 21-11, Gount County Hawks with the lead. We're going to have a halftime performance for our cheerleaders, you think, or no, or maybe?
Well,
great question.
that is a great question. I don't see that anyone is moving towards turning music on for them, so.
So I think everybody's going to
I
take a
think they're
break.
just taking a
I
break.
mean, their third game, I don't blame them. I wouldn't be.
Yeah, they're probably a little
They're
tired.
probably ready for a nap themselves, so.
We'll be back shortly. right, so I tried to get him up here last game, but he finally made it up. Coach Lawler from the Lady Hawks is here to give us some updates on how the Lady Hawks season is going. So first of all, got a good win tonight against Galatia.
Yes, Galatia did an excellent job coming with a great plan against us. Girls played hard on both sides. I was proud of the effort from our girls. Played well and got a win.
So tell us about some of the other games you've had, because you're now currently 3-2.
Yeah.
So I know you played it was a tough game at Harrisburg on Saturday.
Yes, we played Saturday. It was the first time we touched the ball in probably 2.5 weeks because of the snow and ice and everything like that. Harrisburg had gotten to play Thursday night, Friday night, and they played us Saturday at noon. Harrisburg's a good program. I mean, there's no shame in losing to that team. I mean, I hate losing. So do the girls. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's what we want to build our program to be. You know, I took a few of the girls out in both the JV and the varsity game, and they said, man, the Harrisburg girls are mean, you know. And I said, no, it's not mean. They play tough. I said, and that's what we want you to play.
Right.
You know. But hats off to Harrisburg on, as always, Jake Stewart does a great job over there. But, yes, it was tough coming off of not playing for 2 weeks. But I was proud of the effort's always there. As long as you're working hard, I don't care. I can win by 100, but if the effort's not there, I'm going to be mad after the win.
Right.
I could lose by 100, and if you play your tail off every night, I can't get mad at that. I will never get mad as long as the effort is there.
Right, and something Bryce and I have talked about both times we've done this for the girls' game is these girls want to play. And I had told him about how, you know, when we were off for COVID and the girls were just like, please let us just practice. We don't even care if we have to play a game. We just want to get out there and shoot. We want to get out there and do drills. And it has been fun to see even your freshmen, like Andrea Blaine tonight, stepped up in the starting position.
Big time for Andrea.
And just did a fantastic job.
Yes. That's the thing, though. But with that whole group, I mean, they all want to be on the floor. They want to play. And that makes it so much easier as a coach to go out and coach and want to coach. Is when you've got kids that want to come to practice and want to play basketball games, and they work their tail off every night, and they're getting better every night. And that's all you can ask for as a coach is they get better every single night, and they work hard every night.
Right.
I'm proud of them.
I am too, and I actually really enjoy watching them play and just seeing how much they've even improved from last year. I know you have a young team with Carly just being a sophomore and only one senior, and she just started this year, but it's been nice to see them, how much they have improved and gained confidence.
Yes, like I said, I'm proud of them, and you're right. Tonight we had two freshmen started, two sophomores, and a junior. And as long as I told somebody standing down here today, earlier after our game, that if those 5 will work their tail off, they should be starting next year. But you can ask Carly, you can ask Mackenzie. It doesn't matter how good you think you are. Your starting spot is always up for grabs. I'm going to play the best players that I've got, as long as they play hard.
And the girls that are working the hardest.
Yes.
That's always a good thing. That's kind of what we've been talking about here with the boys tonight, just how hard they're working and how hard they play.
And they're fun to watch. They've been fun to watch.
They've been so fun to watch tonight.
This is the first live one I've got to see.
So tell us what's coming up for the girls. What do you guys got?
On Wednesday, we will play Cairo here at Gallatin County at 6 o'clock. It's a varsity-only game. Cairo's only got enough kids for a varsity. And then I believe next Monday night we will play Polk County at Polk County. And then Tuesday we play Carmi. That'll be another tough one here. And then I want to say Wednesday, I believe we may have one. We may have 3 in a row next week.
And then it's wrapping up, right?
Yes. Yeah. Quickly.
Which is sad. It's coming. It's like we just started and now we're coming to an end. But like I said earlier,
it's been different here at the school too.
And I'm just glad to see them play. We never thought we'd get here.
No, I agree with you.
Well, thanks for coming out. We got about 1 minute left to start the second half.
I appreciate the interview, and go Hawks.
time I checked our comments, because we can't, I know that it probably seems like we can see the feed, but we can't. So someone did mention that this is Pope County's first varsity game as well, which is crazy.
Nuts.
It really is, because this is our
fourth?
third or fourth, I guess.
Well, wait, is it our third?
It's our third. Yeah, it's just our third. And that's what I was talking about with Coach Lawler there, that, we are 3 games in, but somehow the season's already wrapping up. So
yes,
I think we have 2 weeks left in the season. All right, let's see how we can start off here. Looks like we've got Tate Duvall, Gunnar Wilson, Jeremy Bruger, Case Reister, and Garrett Crane on the floor for the Hawks.
Almost traveled there.
Gunnar Wilson for 3.
Got it. Playing with 3 fouls, too. You got to be careful.
That was from downtown.
Yes, 3. He's got a quiet 10. He had 6 out of the first 11. Quiet. That's Robards with a good move.
That was a good move.
That was a big answer. Another 3.
Gunnar for 3.
Bang! He's heating up. Telling the coach saying you might want to guard that guy.
I love Gunnar Wilson. He is just, we say it every time, but Gunnar is a fantastic kid.
He is a ball of fun, too. Oh, got away with it. No, he didn't get away with it. You can always say you can feel the momentum, or you can feel the momentum for Gallatin County right now.
The momentum is definitely shifting our way. I know we talked about it last game, but we'll talk about it again since Pope County didn't hear us. But
3. It's raining 3s out there.
Yeah, it's just like you said, it's a momentum switch there, and Pope County says, let's shut this down. What is going on? We scored,
9-0 run.
Yeah.
Or 9-2 run. Pope County got a 2 in between there. But, yes, just coming out, hitting the shots they weren't hitting in the first half. Similar looks in the first half, just didn't make good on them. And come out, good shooting is contagious. It's like turnovers are contagious, good free throw shooting.
Right. But anyway, what I was going to say is it's just back to our senior leadership, that we have our 3 starting seniors on the team and I even talked to Coach McGuire about this the other day. We were talking about, you always love a group of seniors, it seems like, but these seniors have really set the bar for these younger kids, and they are model students. They're just good examples of good young men, not just on the court, but at school too. They're not behavior issues. They get their work done. They're 2 of the 3 are actually valedictorians. It's just
it's amazing.
It's just a good thing when you have leaders like that on the team.
Yep. No doubt. When you have guys that lead by example, that gets infectious in your younger group, because that's what it takes to be a starter. You got to do things the right way and do good in the classroom. Mitchell able to draw the foul there. I don't know who they got.
They got Gunnar Wilson for his 4th foul.
Oh, goodness.
Might have been a little strategy there by.
That was definitely a pump fake taking it at him. That's smart ball. That's
that was a
smart
very
gamemanship.
smart move by Braxton Mitchell. I'm sure he was. I don't know that he was targeting Gunnar, but that was a good person to draw that foul from, because now it's his 4th foul, and he was heating up, hitting 2 big 3s there early on.
He was. That's a big blow for Gallatin County. Luckily, they've got a 16-point cushion, so. 13.
Got Jackson not in to replace Gunnar.
Looks like a 1-3-1 half-court trap. With Gunnar out there going to try to exploit the guard play. Smith tried to shoot it. Same team. looking good.
We just couldn't rebound.
All of a sudden, the momentum starting to shift. That's the toughest thing to remember, isn't it?
Another turnover by Gallatin County.
Hope County definitely got the momentum back.
I know, and that's something to say for them because the momentum was definitely going our way, and they did not give up.
That
shut down.
fourth foul on Gunner was a kidney punch, definitely.
They could have easily just said, okay, quit playing hard, but they really have just hustled their butts off.
You're definitely going to that's not going to happen with a Polk County team. I know these coaches well, coached against some of them in the junior high level. Their kids aren't going to quit because that's not how they teach it. You play hard, or there's somebody that's sitting down next to them that will play hard, and that's just what they teach. And you guarantee, strategy-wise, they run a lot of different man and zones and half court and full court. Their defense varies, but the one thing that's consistent is you're going to play hard if you're going to play for them, or you're going to sit down. And it's definitely showing right here because they got down 19. They could have just sold it up, and they didn't. And now Coach Utterback is well aware that he's in for a ball game. That kid, the ball just finds him, doesn't it? He's a lightning rod.
That was a great
They are
rebound.
really. Robards with the and one. Polk County really crashing the boards here in the second half. Gallatin County owned the glass on the first half, and it's been the exact flip script. I know Coach tell me who wins the rebounding margin, who wins the free throw margin, and I'll tell you 9 out of 10 times who wins the game. There's a lot of truth to that. Gallatin County secures that rebound.
All right, we need a momentum shift for the Hawks.
We need a bucket.
here.
Gonna get a foul. Gonna get Smith with a bump.
Second foul on Smith. Case Reister to the line.
Second attempt. Got it. Man, he is really getting the rebound. They are really just throwing it up and going and getting it. 10-point, they're going to go back to their 1-3-1 trap at the half court. That kind of got to get in the middle. Great job by Crane there. This is where you're going to really miss Gunner, too.
Right.
Just 3 years of starter.
Ball handling.
Ball handling. Leadership. Definitely going to be some void. Somebody's going to step up. Definitely don't mind Gallatin County slowing it down a little bit here.
That's a tough call there.
That's bang bang, definitely.
Yep.
He probably wouldn't call it either, but he fell over him after he fell. It was just. Let me get the COVID break.
All right, that is 3 fouls on Mitchell.
Yeah, that's something to watch.
He definitely seems like one of the leaders of the team. He kind of, like you said, the ball finds him and he finds the ball.
He does, man. I tell you.
I love it.
I love his energy. I love his energy.
Hawks ball out of the COVID timeout.
There we go. Polk County back in their 2-3 zone. Definitely with Gunner not on the floor, the 3 ball not going to be as much into play. Case for 17, no good. That's a shot he's trying to hit all night, just hasn't been there for him yet.
Looks like we've got Eric York in the game for the first time.
Otterback's going to mix and match here. You know, you can't replace. It's hard to replace a senior leader. They're definitely going to try to rely on a few of these younger guys.
They did there. Okay, we've got.
Who did we get there?
I don't know.
Looks like they got Knott.
Oh, I could
His
not
second.
see number 14 out there, but yes, it got Knott for his second. Mitchell at the line. He found his way.
It's a psychological thing, but when you cut a lead under 10, it just gets a lot more tense.
Right.
10 is a magic number in basketball. I don't know why. When the lead's 10, you're just not worried. And when it's down to 8 now, you can definitely feel it tightening up in here. Ball to York, over to Knott. Down County trying to work this zone out. Skip pass, very fortunate.
That was risky there.
Tate over to Knott. Knott looks to drive it. Nice touch pass, and they're off to the races.
And just like that, the lead is cut to 6.
That's what I said. When you get it under 10, it's nuts in basketball. I don't understand it. It's like a 2-run game in baseball opposed to a 3-run game. It's just crazy how numbers do their thing. Short. That's over the back. Good call.
Got Smith for his 3rd foul.
Yeah, Polk County in some foul trouble herself.
Away from the ball, so I didn't really see what happened except for I saw Garrett Crane fall down there.
I think there was a little bit of shove getting through the screen there, but fortunately that was a good foul for Polk County. Believe it or not, the basket went in. My apologies.
He knocked the camera. That foul was not. Yeah, it was actually. It turned out to be probably a good.
It's a great foul.
Great foul
great
by
foul took away a
Crowley.
3-point. Definitely Gallatin County wanting some good looks here. Who are they going to get there? Got 12. Got
Tate Duvall.
Tate Duvall.
Who's that? Let's see here. He's 3rd as
He's
well.
third as well. There's going to be some bonus shooting in the 4th quarter, for sure.
Well, I think it looks to me like Pope County's strategy right now is drive the ball to the hole. And I guess they are going to say that was
On the floor.
Okay.
There's a.
Okay.
Polk County got a little bit of a break on a 3, and we got a little bit of a break. Mitchell for 3, no good.
Good rebound by Case.
And that's going to be 3 on Crane. All of a sudden, the fouls are starting to mount up. think Coach Utterback right now just wanting the guys to settle down, play their game. I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. Once that game crept under 10, you can definitely tell we're playing a little bit more tense.
They were getting a little bit more nervous, yeah.
Yes,
And without Gunner in the game, it also
yes,
makes it a little more
definitely
challenging.
tough, yes.
He's our top scorer.
Yes,
and
yes.
It's a tough thing to have him sitting on the
And
bench.
a 4-year starter.
Another over the back call there. That was on number 20, Mason Presser.
Yeah, Pete, we seen him a little bit in the JV game.
Did.
Gallatin County went on another little scoring drought for them. They went on 2 pretty long scoring droughts. Case for 13, got it, finally. Bang, nice.
That helps. That
Needed
helps.
that. Stop the bleeding, that's what you need.
Got 1 minute left here in the third quarter. And take it to the
Defense by
basket.
Crane. Very good.
55 seconds to go. We'll see what Coach Utterback wants to do here.
Down to Case. Good clear out.
Like we're scattered.
Yeah, Gallatin County definitely wanting to get in their offense. Polk County really cranked up the pressure. Definitely a good idea. Ooh. Yes, he did. I'm not going to say that was a makeup call, but I am going to say that there was a travel miss earlier in that sequence.
Yeah, I think there was.
So
maybe he just did it twice.
yeah, maybe he did.
All right, we got 12 seconds here to try to. The Hawks need to
Polk
get a stop.
County needs a score here for sure.
Great job there. One of those times where we did not look at the clock.
He said, he looked over at his coach and said, and I quote, "I thought I had 2 seconds." That's what I was talking about. Your internal clock is something that you definitely just have to. I'll tell you who had a good internal clock was Seth Ramsey. It seemed like he was always dialed in. If there was 3 seconds, he had 2.9 in his head. He was just,
Right.
he was just classic. And that's one of the reasons he's
Like
up.
you said, I mean, it's easy for us to sit and look at the clock. But when you're
Definitely.
on the floor and you have the ball in your hand.
Definitely easy when I'm sitting here and I watch the kid catch it and I can look up and say, oh, there's 4
Right.
seconds. Absolutely.
Good effort by our cheerleaders tonight.
Tell you what, for Polk County not playing a game this year, be down to 8 in this ball game with a chance. If I'm the coach, I take that. Other teams played 3. I've not played any. I got an 8-point game in the fourth quarter. I'll take it.
Right. This is going to be Polk County ball.
Utterback has opted not to go with Gunner to start the fourth here, which I think is wise with 4. That's what they've been trying to do all game, is get the ball to him.
That was a good pass, too.
That was good pass, good can, good finish. Six-point game here. Gallatin County going to have to handle the pressure.
Good job
That
by
was
Dodd.
a great job. Got it and one.
Case likes that little bunny shot. I mean, that's just where his range is at.
Loves that 13 to 15.
He does.
Very lost
And he
art in
has-
today's
and
game.
He has knocked him down tonight.
The game is transitioned to the three-pointer so much. It's so refreshing to see a kid that works on a mid-range game. Love it.
Great three-point play.
The old-fashioned way.
Case Reister with 14 on the night.
This
So happy to see that out of
It
him.
absolutely feels like stealing for Coach Utterback to be able to have your star player on the bench. You're still up by 9 points, and the clock's trickling under 7. Every minute you can buy is just one more minute he can play harder. We've referred to momentum a few times tonight, and this momentum has definitely shifted.
Really just good ball movement.
Yes, Gap County taking their time. Polk County really amping up the pressure. Polk County's looking to trap on every screen, on every switch. It's one you're not crazy about, but Coach Utterback knows he did it, and he knows he did it. He paddled his feet before he started his move. You can't pivot and then take your steps then pivot. It's one or the other. But I like the aggressive move there. Box up 9. Down to Smith again. They've really started utilizing him in the low block. The free throw line's not really been overly kind to Polk County tonight. Really not been overly kind to either team. But I'd say Polk County shooting under 50% layup. Right on cue. And I think some of the free throw shooting woes early on is that we talked about it a couple of earlier broadcasts, is that they're just not getting the practice time that they were used to getting.
Right.
And so free throw practice might not be getting the free throw practice that you were normally getting in a normal year. It's just different. Really like Crane's leadership here in the fourth.
I definitely agree with that.
Really?
He has taken that leadership role and just kind of ran with it.
Crane for 3, no good. Rebound by Lewis, looks like. Yep. Polk County
And he probably doesn't get mentioned enough for his ball handling skills.
Does not.
But he can handle the ball. I mean,
And Flatt just does his job and does it when you don't call for a kid's name, you know he does his job well. Smith has got some dandy post moves down there. I guess they just figured out that they want to get the ball to him because he has definitely got a size advantage down there and utilizing it. Bang! Big answer by Eric.
I think Eric's a crowd favorite.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, it's hard not to like some Eric George. Robarts. Good move.
That was a really powerful move there because he was hit it every which way.
Turnover. That's what Polk County needed. And Coach Utterback now happy they're forcing the ball in the middle there. 3 ball. No good. Oh, wow. Tate had the rebound and it ripped up. All of a sudden, we got a 5-point game. Gunner waiting to check back in.
We should be getting a COVID timeout here in the next
dead
few
ball.
seconds. Yeah.
We haven't had a dead ball in a little while. There's a dead ball. There's a timeout. I like that call.
All right, so we got Gunnar Wilson checking back in and Jeremy Bruger.
Looks like Eric York's going to get a breather here. Nicely done by him. Really positive minute.
Yes, I agree.
Now here comes the debate. 4:31 left. At the end of the 4, do they give another COVID break, or is it go time?
I guess we'll see what happens.
I
To me, I think they should just go on.
Me
we
too.
Just got one.
Me too.
But I guess we'll see.
But Rocky was over here with the official. Rocky was over here with the.
Oh, and now we're going to go with a COVID timeout. We're just extending the timeout.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. instead of waiting 30 seconds and doing it again, let's just get it all
Yep,
done.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I actually like that. I haven't seen that done yet, but that's
Yeah,
that's heads
that's
up.
a new one.
That's heads up, I think,
Yeah.
because this game's got a good fluid motion to it. There's no need to chalk it down in 30 more seconds, you know.
Right.
So let's just keep it moving. This is going to be a fun 4:31.
I
have a
think so.
feeling.
Hopefully we don't go offline. If we do, somebody let us know.
Yeah, I'll keep it updated.
Oh, I
on
need
there.
to turn it to fourth quarter here. Forgot again.
If our tech person could get automatic on that, we would be on fire.
Going with a trap again.
Yep, the 1-2-2 trap. They've had some really good luck with that. Case, no good. Got his own rebound. Nice block.
That was a good block.
That's a good block.
It
by
was,
Smith.
it was a good move by Case to get his own rebound and put it
Definitely.
back up, but
There
it
was
just
just
didn't go.
too many Polk County defenders. He got through two, and there was two more waiting on him. No shot clock in this game. Galvin County doesn't have to be in a hurry here. Might want to guard him, though. No, got lucky that time. I guarantee Polk County's not tickled with that shot. He said, don't let him shoot that. I definitely heard that. I feel like Mitchell's going to try to take this game over sooner than later. Him or Smith. Oh, great job by Tate.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Galvin County's got possession.
Great hustle there by the Hawks.
A little surprised Polk County's not running a little bit of full court pressure here. Down 5 at 3:41. Still a lot of time left. Looks like they're going to do their half court trap right on cue. "17-footer for Case, no good. Mitchell, who else?
That's his shot, too. He just didn't get it to fall that time.
Yep.
They're definitely heating up the pressure on us down on
Oh, definitely.
the offensive end, so
That's hard. Is that his fifth? That is 5 on him.
oh goodness.
That is misfortunate for them because
It is. I
he
hate
has had
that.
a heck of a ball game.
You know, no matter how bad you want to win, you never want to see a kid foul out. I
No.
hate to see that from anybody.
I know it.
Nothing but positive things to say about him, though. I mean,
No, he played
was,
his heart out.
He was hustling.
He's high energy. I love kids like that.
This was not a great pass there.
Turnover.
Turnover, but then we got lucky somehow. And,
Yes. Oh, they gave us a timeout.
That was close. That was close. I think they almost blew their whistles at the same time, and Polk County coach not too happy with that call.
No, and I understand his beef. You're trying to get the ball back there. You see an official with a 5. I heard Coach Utterback call for timeout. I'm not going to dispute when he called for it or when he didn't,
Right.
but
2 minutes and 46 seconds to go.
5-point game. Doesn't feel like it, does it?
No. Both teams are in the bonus, it looks like, so.
Free throws the rest of the way.
Yep.
Gallatin County just got to take care of it here for 2 minutes 45 seconds, and they'll have it. Easier said than done.
Right. With this pressure, that is a lot easier said than done. I don't.
Polk County nearly turns it over again, dribbling into traffic. They desperately. I gotta believe they're gonna get the ball to Smith here. He's been the hot hand in the second half. That's who they tried to get it to.
I mean, 13. Lindgren is a rebounding machine.
He
just comes from anywhere.
Big turnover there for Gallatin County.
Looks like we're doing a little bit of stalling
Gallatin
here.
County trying to put it in the cooler.
Polk County changing their strategy.
They're going to go to man-to-man defense. A minute 30 to go. I don't blame them. You're going to have to get up and do a little bit more than that. Got Gunner for a travel there. Just play defense here. Coach Utterback kind of reiterated. Just play defense, take care of the ball. Once again, I got to believe they're going to go to Smith here. Gonna get a blocking foul on somebody. I sure hope it's not Gunner. It's not. It's
Tate
Crane.
Duvall, and that's.
Oh, it looks like
oh,
it's
no.
Crane.
That was the last one. Yeah, they got on Garrett Crane.
That's number 4. These are some big
We've got a lot of foul trouble going on.
free throws coming up here.
13, Deacon Lindgren. Good. I don't know what they called there, do you?
Lane violation. Polk County.
Oh, okay. I think Polk County's feeling like they can't catch a break after those last couple calls.
There's definitely been some tough luck.
Got a minute and 2 seconds to go with Gallatin County up by 5. I feel like we haven't, we've been saying that all along, but it doesn't feel like we've scored lately.
No, I tell you what, absolute lid on the rim. It's been a tough one. Coach McGuire going over to check how many timeouts are left. That's a great assistant coach. A head coach gets all wrapped up. He has no clue. There was a lot of times I'd call a timeout and I would look over at Drake Patton was my assistant and I'd say, "Oh Lord, tell me we have a timeout." He said, "We do, coach. We have a full and a 30. Which one you want?" So I don't know what you think, and I'd usually let him call it. But yes, there was a lot of times I wouldn't even know how many timeouts. That's the farthest thing on your mind a lot of times.
There's our boy Tate getting the bench pumped up.
Yeah, I know.
Just trying to get some energy going towards Gallatin County right now.
Polk County probably can't play around with this trap very long before they got a foul. Ooh, scary pass. That's the guy I would want to send to the line, personally.
So we got a 1-and-1 here by Gunnar Wilson. See what he can do.
Got it. Big bucket.
That helps. That helps.
It's big. Stretches out to 2 possessions. Polk County got to hurry a little bit here.
45 seconds to go.
Good rebound by Case. And instinctively get it to Gunner. Let's see how Polk County wants to play this out here.
We got 40 or 25 seconds, I should say.
Took a shot there, I don't know why. Going for 2. No good. He can almost hold it back
Looks
there
like
the whole
we're
time.
gonna let this one go.
There we go.
The final score here of
40 to 33, a 7-point victory. Well, that'll wrap up the triple header.
yeah, I mean, there's no handshaking after the game, so they just holler saying, good game.
Yep.
Thanks for coming and see you later. You know, it's just kind of a weird deal, but I was impressed by Polk County today.
Oh, man, I tell you what, for not playing a game, I really thought that they brought a lot of energy. I thought that they ran a lot of good offense. They spaced the floor well. They definitely missed some first game shots that I think this is going to be a team in the conference to reckon with down the stretch. They can play ball.
I definitely agree with that. And out of the Hawks, it's great to see Case Reister step up. And Garrett Crane, I know, like we said, we kind of don't say his name a lot, but it's because he does his job. It's exactly right. He's there to handle the ball and get the shot when he can, but that's exactly what he does every time.
And that's a shame sometimes, and that's how sports are, is that just because your name's not getting called a lot doesn't mean that's a bad thing.
Right.
He just plugs right into the offense. You don't ever have to say, well, he should be doing this or he should be doing that, because he's always in the right spot and he's always doing the right things, and he was the key to the victory tonight. When Gunner goes down with 4 fouls, you don't have his leadership on the floor, and things could have got a lot hairier a lot quicker, and they didn't.
Yep, I agree with that, and just happy to see the Hawks get another victory. And
so move to 2-1, improve to
2-1.
All right.
We've beat Galatia and Pope County and lost to Hamilton County on Saturday. The Hawks actually have, I think, 4 more games this week. You know, we're trying to get all the games in we can over these next 2 weeks. So they believe tomorrow night's North City.
Tomorrow night's North City.
And you and Matt Lawler.
I think me and Lawler have the call. I think so. You need to stand on standby though, in case we have any technical difficulties. We're not too tech savvy. We're getting older. So.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on.
Okay.